Hello, welcome to TechPoint YouTube channel. In this video, we will learn what is access modifier, what is default access modifier, and what is explicit access modifier in C Sharp. So, traditionally, we know in C Sharp interface, uh, we don't have any provision to specify any access modifier to any interface member, but currently in C Sharp 8, Microsoft had introduced the explicit access modifier for the interface members. Right. So today we will learn what is the difference between uh, these access modifier, whether you can specify for any interface member or any type explicitly or not. So for some user defined type, or you can say like class and interface and enum, there are some specified access modifier that is only valid for them. If you were try to uh, add some other access modifier, then it will be a compile time error. So today we will learn only we will focus only on interface. What is the access modifier which are explicitly allowed in interface where you are uh, defining or declaring any interface member, right? So these are some questions where uh, we will learn and understand what are the different types of access modifier which are available in C Sharp 8 interface. So for example, if you will see here, there are 6 access modifier in C Sharp called public, protected, internal, and protected internal. The last one, that is the private protected, it is only available in the C Sharp version uh, either 7.2 or later versions. It is not available there in the previous version of C Sharp version, which is older than 7.2. And although default access level is used if no access modifier is specified to any member. For example, if you remember, then in earlier version of C Sharp interface, all the interface members are public by default. You cannot specify any explicit access modifier. If you are trying to do so, it will generate a compile time error. For example, here if you see for enum, the default and the only access modifier support is public. Every member of interface is public by default, and you can, for example, class, the class are by default public, but if you try to add additional some explicit access modifier, then you can do like uh, private, public, protected, whatever you want. For interface, the default and only access modifier support is public. This is the in traditional old version of C Sharp interface, but this is not true in context of C Sharp 8, which supports in .NET Core 3.x, right? 3.x means 3.0 or 3.1. So for structure, the default access is private, but public or internal can also be specified. So to understand all the topics properly, we can just move to the practical demo for these explicit access modifiers, right? So the question number one, where can you have explicit access modifier for the interface member in C Sharp? Yes, you can have explicit access modifiers, as we have seen here. For example, where I have created a simple program in which you can see that here I have declared interface I customer. In that interface I have declared a private customer ID and internal get customer secondary email and protected member get customer secondary phone number and a lot of members here, right? So yes, you can have explicit access modifier in C sharp interface. The second question, can you have private interface members in C sharp? Yes, definitely we can also have private interface member in C sharp. You can see here I have defined a private member customer ID. And can you have private interface member without default implementation in C sharp? No. If you are trying to have a private member variable, whether it is properties or method, then you have to specify the default definition for that particular member. If you not providing any default definition, then it will generate a compile time error. For example, here if you run this program, then you can see that it is run perfectly, right? There is no compile time error, runtime error. But suppose if you try to make any member as public, like for example if I make this get customer secondary email as private, then what happened? Let's see this. Must declare a body, it is not marked abstract string or partial, right? So if whenever you try to make any interface member as private, then it is mandatory, then you have to provide the default implementation for that. If you want to know more about default interface implementation or what is the default method in C sharp, I have created a video for that. You can find that video link in the description box. So question number 3, can you have private interface member without default implementation in C sharp? No, the answer is no. You can't have any private interface member without definition. So again, next question, what is the use of private members in any interface? As you know that the interface is only intended only used to have some generic you can say the definition of the any, you can say any this is a logical group of unit, logical group of unit where you can define the related members, properties and indexers. So all are by default public in earlier version of C sharp, but in C sharp 8 we have defined, we can define a different type of access modifiers in for interface members. So if you compare with the traditional version of C sharp interface, then all are by public by default, but in that case there is no use of any private member. If you are defining any private member, then there is no use, right? But in C sharp 8, you if you are defining any private properties or method, then what is the utilization of that? Because you know that if you are defining any member as private, then it cannot be accessed outside that uh, type, whether it is class or interface. So it remains same in C sharp 8 as well. If you are defining any member as private, then you can access within any within implementation of default definition, right? For example, if you are providing any default implementation for any interface member, then you can use that private members within that. Let's see this in a practical, so that we can understand this thing properly. Here you can see that I have defined a private member customer ID. So if you see here, I have used this customer ID for the default implementation of interface member. Yeah, this one, that is internal, and get customer ID. Here I have used this dot customer ID, which is the private member here, and we have written that from this method, default method, right? So if you are defining any private method as well, then in that case also you can do the same thing. You can use that you can say member, private member in within the default implementation of other member, right? So if you suppose if have a large number of computation for anything, then you can use you can make that method as private, and then you can reuse in the implementation of other interface member. So that's the way you can use the private interface members, right? So what is the default access level of interface member in C sharp? So if you saying that what is the default access level, then it is same as usual in the traditional version. All are public by default. If you are not providing any access modifier to the interface member, then they are public. But in C sharp 8 you can also explicitly define public access modifier as well. In this example you can see here I have one public interface member, get customer name here, right? And the second one, get customer address. Here I have defined this with access modifier public explicitly, and here I did not specify any access modifier, but it will be public by default. To prove this point, you know, only public access modifier can be, only public interface member can be implemented in the inheriting class implicitly. So if you remember that what is the implicit implementation and what is explicit implementation, in that case for implicit implementation you do not need to provide any interface name. Yeah, you can show fully qualified name of the interface implementation. So here if you see here I have implemented I remote customer. Here if you see here this one, get customer secondary address, it is the explicit implementation. Here I have implemented the interface member with fully qualified name like I customer dot get customer secondary address. Here I have to first specify the interface name, then dot, then the name of the interface member, right? So this is here because interface can implement only public members. If you are trying to implement any non-public member, then you have to specify that interface member explicitly, right? So this one is the internal member, so that's why I have to implement it explicitly. So coming to the point here, this customer name and customer address, if this one is the public, then you can implement it implicitly. So let's see in the example whether we can implement it explicitly or implicitly. If you see here in this class, get customer name, it is public, right? The customer name, return type point fundamentals, this is the implicit implementation of the interface member. And the second one, which one, get customer address, right? I did not specify any access modifier here, so it is also public here. So you can see that I have implemented that interface member as well here. If you run this program, then you can see here customer address, you can find that customer address and customer name here in the output, right? So the next question, can you have protected interface member in C sharp? Yes, you can have protected interface members in C sharp 8. If you look here quickly, I have protected interface member here, and one member with default implementation here, the get customer primary phone number, and you can also access this with the interface reference variable, right? But if you are just make sure that if whenever you trying to access any of the default interface member which have default implementation, then you have to create the interface reference variable to accessing that members. If you're trying to access with the help of uh, class reference variable, then you can't do. If you see here in the main method, if you have to access any of the default implemented interface member, then you have to create the interface reference variable here. If you see here, get customer name, you can access this interface reference variable, and all the members like customer name, customer primary email, customer address, secondary address, right? Can you implement non-public interface member in inheriting class? No, you can't do it implicitly, but you can implement definitely. But in that case, you have to do explicit implementation, right? For non-public, in this example, if you see, we have a protected member, get customer secondary phone number, and one internal get customer secondary email. Then let's see, in one more member here, get customer secondary address, right? If you see in the interface implemented class customer, in that case you can see here get secondary address. I have to do explicit implementation for that. I customer dot get customer secondary address. This is the internal access internal member of that interface. That's why we have to do it explicitly. The second one, get customer secondary phone number, also this is a protected member, and that's why you have to do it explicit implementation as well, right? So if you see quickly, I have also inherited this iCustomer interface in another interface, iRemote customer. Here also you can see that I have implemented that internal or protected member with the explicit mode. Right here you can see that iCustomer dot get customer secondary email and iCustomer dot get customer secondary email, both the members are implemented explicitly here also. So you can implement non-public member in interface or class, but you have to do it explicitly, not implicitly, right? Can you access internal or protected internal interface member from the inheriting class reference variable? Just understand this question clearly, what the mean of this question. Can you access internal or protected internal interface member from the inheriting class reference variable? Suppose you have any member which is internal and protected internal. In that case, how you can access those members, right? So let me clear you one thing: you can't access any internal or protected internal members with the class reference variable here, because we know that we can only implement the public members in the inheriting class, right? And if you are saying here that the member is internal and protected internal, then you can't implement those members in the inheriting class implicitly. If you can't implement those members implicitly, then you can't access those members with the help of class reference variable. To access those members, you have to create interface reference variable. If you see here in the example, uh, this customer class, in customer class I have implemented two members, get customer secondary address and get customer secondary phone number. Both are explicitly implemented, so one is internal, one is protected. So if you see in the main method, you can access name and address which are public member of the interface member. If you see here, get customer name and get customer and address, both are public in the interface, so you can access those with the help of customer reference variable, right? But if you have to access these two non-public member, get customer secondary phone number and get customer secondary address, you have to create the interface reference variable. If you see here, I have created the reference variable of type iCustomer, and with the help of this interface reference variable, you can access this get customer secondary email address and get customer primary email address, which is already defined in the interface here, right? These are internal and non-protected member. If you have implemented those explicitly in the inheriting class, in that case also you can access those members with the help of interface reference variable. Can you access, this is already I have covered. And can you access internal and protected internal interface member from the interface reference variable? Yes, absolutely, you can access all the non you internal and protected interface member with the help of interface reference variable. In the example I have already seen that this get customer primary email, get customer's primary phone number, here get customer primary email, get customer secondary address, all can access this with the help of this, right? But one thing you should be remember, that here we are talking about protected internal members, right? If you are defining any member as protected, in that case you can't access that member with either class reference variable or interface reference variable. That means any protected member can't be accessed with any reference variable, whether it is class reference variable or interface reference variable. If you see here, I have one protected member. This is get customer primary phone number, right? If you see here in the main method, primary phone number, you can't access this here directly. Suppose if you uncomment this code, then see what happens. You will get a compile time error here. This member is inaccessible due to its protection label. It is same here, the second one which I have implemented, the secondary phone number inaccessible due to its protection label. So whatever member is recruited with protected access modifier, you can't access those directly with the help of either class reference variable or interface reference variable. Then what is the use of this protected interface member? So to understand this question, let me go to this interface, I remote customer. I have also created a second interface that is called I customer interface, and here if you see here I have used get customer primary phone number. This, if you see here, this get customer primary phone number here is protected, right? And this protected member can be accessed in the inheriting interface to implement other interface or whatever you can use this interface member. So here I have used that protected member to implement a method get remote customer primary phone number, and this get remote customer primary phone number you can access with I remote customer reference uh, variable, interface reference variable. If you see here, get customer primary phone number in, yeah, I remote customer, this is the I have created the interface reference variable of type I remote customer, and here I can see get remote customer primary phone number, right? So that's the use of protected member in interface. If you run the program, you can get all things here, but again you can't access protected member from any of the reference variable, whether it is the class reference variable or interface reference variable. Can protected interface member be accessed by class or reference variable? No, we have seen that in the example right now. So I hope you got all the points which I have shown here for all these topics related to C Sharp 8 interface. Basically these are points are new to the C Sharp 8 version, but in current time this is very confusing to the user. If you talking about the what is the interface, can you have explicit access modifiers or not, then it is very confusing, because in traditional version of C Sharp it is not there, but if in this current version of C Sharp 8 version there is these all features are there already. So if you someone asking you, then this is the point you can explain more, that yes, this is here in C Sharp 8 but it is not there in the C Sharp earlier version. So if you're someone is specifying that I am talking is about .NET Core or C Sharp 8, then it is fine. But if you are not, if someone is not specifying in which context he or she is asking about the question, then you have to specify both the things parallelly, whether it is in what is in C Sharp 8 and what is in the earlier version of C Sharp, right? So that's all. You can find this article links in the description box, and hoping you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thanks.